Hello Aries, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Selkie, and today we're gonna pull a little tarot. So if you're new here, hi, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. If you're returning, hello, welcome. I'm wishing everyone well. I hope you're well. I hope your families are well. Hope you're hydrated, you're sleeping well, your bellies are full. Anywho, let's just get right into this. We're moving along with our you versus them readings. So if you're in perfectly happy, healthy relationships, this may not be the space for you. Although you're welcome to be here for entertainment's sake. Appreciate your views and your likes, your comments, subscribe, share. Feeling a little bit spacey in your energy, Aries, not going to lie. I'm going to focus and keep it pushing here. Now, I've already did a little prayer, meditation. I blessed my space, and I always shuffle before I turn the camera on. But for those of you returning, I like to shuffle as I run through all my spiels here. If you don't want to hear me babbling, just go on ahead and skip ahead, my loves. It's okay. No judgments here. Sometimes I don't want to babble, and I babble. And if you don't want to hear it, I am all the understands. Okay. Anywho, this is going to be for the collective sign of Aries. So this may or may not resonate with you, and that's okay. If it doesn't resonate, it's not your story. If it's your story, it's going to be things that you already know, either because you have the receipts in your hand, or you've been getting your intuitive hits. Your intuition has been trying to tell you these things, your spirit guides, whatever you work with, whatever you believe in. So when you hear it, you're going to go, yeah, I knew it. It's going to feel like validation. It's going to feel like confirmation if it's your story. If it is your story and you feel comfortable and safe enough sharing, get at me in the comments down below, and I love to hear from you. If you feel confusion, it's not yours. Don't force the shoe to fit, Cinderella. Anywho, let's just do this. Aries, what is going on with Aries and their person's spirit? What is going on with Aries and the person on their mind right now? Current situation, King of Swords, the obstacle or challenge. What is the obstacle or challenge between the person on Aries' mind right now and Aries? Oof. King of Swords and Queen of Swords on the board. Looks like we have a very well matched pair, intellectually speaking. Two smart cookies here. You and your person are you guys in Mensa? You got some brain power going on here. Okay, so in your feelings, the Eight of Coins. What's going on in Aries person's feelings and thoughts right now? Eight of Cups. Wow. Okay, so far it's King of Swords, Queen of Swords, Eight of Coins, and Eight of Cups. So this is a match. Y'all are a match. You're a match. You're a match. I don't know what's going on between you two. It feels tense, but oh my god, in the double eights here, for my numerology people, if you feel free to look up those numbers, the angel numbers, and to self-interpret. There might be some messages there for you if that's speaking to you or calling out to you. What advice do you have for these two, Spirit? Seven of Coins. All right. Okay, I'm going to pull out another deck to clarify. I have a little layout that we've been using, and I want to keep all the signs the same. So we're going to just continue on. If I feel pulled and the time isn't running too long, I'll dig a little deeper for you if we need to. But let's just see. Why is the King of Swords here? Oh my goodness. One's on the floor, Aries. Hold on one sec. So we're not going to take it, but we're going to take note of it. Okay. And this on the bottom of the deck. Someone's single like a Pringle. Because they made a uh-oh. And they were juggling. Look at these twos. Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. And that resulted in them being like this. And now they're in this King of Swords. Yeah, they know exactly. You are the other person, Aries. Take it how it resonates. This isn't going to be for everybody. And options doesn't have to mean other people. It could just be obligations, responsibilities, a sick parent, small children, a demanding job, a job that requires travel. Maybe they're seeking some sort of higher education or academia, something that just requires their full out attention. It doesn't always have to be a lover, but somebody wasn't made a priority. Now both of you are showing up in the swords. Yeah. Hanged Man. Y'all are on a spiritual time out. I think you guys aren't speaking to each other. This could potentially be a no contact situation. Empress. Okay, so whoever initiated this separation, hopefully it wasn't a ghost. Well, unless that was the only safest way to exit. Don't let me judge. It's none of my business to judge. I'm just going to read the cards, okay, and deliver the messages. But somebody was intuitively guided that they like weren't being treated right. Okay, so it's not like a mystery between the sexes or any of the genders or whatever you identify with. When you're partnered up with someone, people can tell when they're not being treated right. They can. And even if they can't register and they're being gaslit and shit, yeah, you're still going to have a reaction. Your anxiety is going to be through the roof. You're going to get depressed. Like, your spirit is going to know. It's going to know. Even if it takes a minute for your flesh body, your 3D body to catch up, it's going to know. So this person, this is something very much they wanted to nurture, but they couldn't. They were intuitively guided to cut it off. They made the Empress decision, like the executive decision, the tough decision. This was someone who was capable of making a very, 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 very tough decision. This is something they wanted. This is something they want to nurture, and they couldn't. So now we have a timeout. We have a timeout here. Someone's in the Hangman tree, really, really thinking about what happened, what transpired, the other person's role, their role, like how things came to be. And the Empress, it's not that she's not sad, but she's still an Empress. She had to make the call. She had to make the tough call. Seven of Wands to clarify the Eight of Coins. Okay, so one of y'all is in some super, super, super defensive energy. You're just like, nope, no thank you. I'd rather just focus on my money, my home life. Things I can see, hear, taste, touch. Family stuff, like really focusing on the home and children. So we have the Nine of Cups to clarify the Eight of Cups. And, okay, so we seen the Nine of Coins try to pop out earlier and the Nine of Cups. So, your person was selfish. They weren't giving enough. Honestly, they weren't investing enough. They weren't nurturing the seed, whatever y'all planted, and that's what resulted in this. And this is what has them feeling in the Eight of Cups. Like, one walked away from the other because they felt they had to. They were not being treated correctly. So we have the Eight of Wands to clarify the Seven of Coins, and this is in the advice column. So you know, the Seven of Coins, this is about assessment, you know, like being patient, trial and error, feedback. Oh yeah, this is guarded as fuck. Keep your guards up for now too. This is the bottom of the deck. Okay, so if you guys aren't in communication, there's going to be an okay, oh my gosh, I want to pull this many cards. I wanted to move to the next deck, so we're just gonna have a peek here. Keep your guards up, okay? So this doesn't mean if you choose a reconciliation, Spirit says you can have it, okay? It's your choice, and it can work out, right? And a little sexual passion. There'll be some makeup sex, but okay. So this person, though, the person that you're dealing with has a lot of growing up to do. They're emotionally immature. I'm just gonna. They got money though, but when it comes to their emotions and their spirituality, like their emotional literacy and maturity, they're behind in classes. That's the nicest way I'm going to put it, okay? Oh, we're going to hop into the other deck. So the advice here is, okay, so you're going to treat it like a painting. You're going to do a little bit, you know, put whatever color you want on, and then you're going to stand back, and then you're going to look at it, okay? See how it looks from, like, different angles and, you know? And keep doing that. Small tweaks, and then see what happens if you so choose to. There is going to be an opportunity for communication. In fact, Spirit is even saying, like, that, you know what, this is showing up for you guys, because you guys are matched. Like, it is a true match. Like, King of Swords, Queen of Swords. You guys are being urged to communicate and communicate effectively. For two smart people, you guys you really weren't on the same page, not even in the same book maybe. When it comes to your communication styles, like, you have to make sure things are mutually defined between you two, because, like, just look at the English language. Oh my goodness, there's so many words that have multiple meanings. You have to, like, same way you would in a legal contract, like the definition of the parent's house is this address here. So, like, when the parent's house comes up in a conversation, everybody involved isn't thinking their personal parents. Do you know what I mean? There may be like 10 different parents. Without that address, without that agreed upon, mutually defined word, that can mean anything. Like, the restaurant. Which restaurant? Do you know how many restaurants there are? Mutually define it, okay? For two smart people, I'm just going to give you both equal little work on your communication. The goal is to understand, to be curious, to understand your partner. Not seeking to be understood. Seek to understand why the person is. Do you know what I mean? Y'all got to work on your communication. There's an opportunity for you guys, if you want it. But I would go slow. Remember that Nine of Wands came out. Keep your guards up. Not only is the Nine of Wands a kind of a card of keeping your guard up, because you want to keep your wits about you, but it's like the wounded warrior, right? They're not done yet. They still got a little fight in them. So, like, you know what? It's up to you. Spirit is saying it's up to you. You can pick a new path, or you can continue on this path with this person, and you can still very easily, well, no, not very easily. Let me take that back. With the adequate work and investment and like feedback, trial and error, mutual, healthy, clear, direct communication, you guys can achieve your 10 of Cups. Okay, can we get one more on this Hanged Man, please? Yeah. I don't know if both of y'all are the same religion or have the same spiritual beliefs, but both of you are really sitting in a, just heavily thinking about the other and what happened, what you want. In that Hangman's Tree on the spiritual time out, just reflecting on what to do, wanting to move forward but not knowing how. You know what, that's the best possible thing. When you have a rift and you're not sure, it's always a good idea to take it to God or whatever you see as higher power, right? Take it to the Most High. The Most High isn't going to fuck with you or steer you wrong. That's good for both of you. Okay. This is so cliche, and please don't get mad at me for saying it, but things played out exactly the way they needed to, and they are right now unfolding organically. So if you're feeling a little bit stagnant, you're missing your partner, or you can feel them missing you, you can feel that tenseness, you can feel it on the peripheral of your energy, right? And it's frustrating because nothing's happening in the 3D. Just know that it's never not, something's never not happening. There's ebbs and flows and vibration to everything. Everything is moving and vibrating and growing, expanding, and always, life doesn't stop, okay? It's all movement. So if you feel like things are a little bit slow now, it's a rest period, all right? Do what Spirit wants you to do, and it looks like you guys are. You're really taking stock here. But watch your frustration levels. That's so funny that this is the next card, and this is to this is your feelings. Keep in mind, roles can be reversed, but I'm just gonna speak to you like you're here. Somebody is frustrated in a very, very specific way. Huh? Yeah, wink, wink. Oh, I get it, honey. Are you celibate? That's on you. Don't let me advise you on that. If you're choosing to be celibate while you wait for your person and you feel like this is your person, you're gonna love the fuck out of them anyway, even though you're separated. Good on you, boo-boo. Keep in mind, it's always healthy to explore self-pleasure practices if you're struggling with it. And I feel I kind of feel like you are. This is how this is laid out on that column for your feeling. Look at her face. She's frustrated. Oh, honey. It's okay. For the next one, make room. Okay, yeah, so your person needs to stop being a selfish ass and make room for what they want, because if they want you, they need to make room for you in your life. That includes making the time. The bottom of the deck. True love and procrastination. Yeah, whatever is going on here, these power struck, it's a procrastination of true love. You guys are a match. What do we got here? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna pull. I just want to see what caused the separation. Because how in the heck does a match like this, that's true love, end up being in separation. The cards didn't really like... Why did the Empress feel like they needed to walk away here? What caused the rift, Spirit? Why did the Empress feel they need to walk away? Because your King of Swords showed up as a page. Oh. They showed up as a page. This might be the energy that they're in now that you're in separation, because they had to boss up. They had to learn a big lesson here. But they showed up. They didn't show up with enough. Pages and Empresses don't go together. Oh, honey. Ooh. You know what? Relationships are tricky. This can be fixed. It can be repaired if you want it, and you can have the Ten of Cups. We seen it come out in the cards when I was snooping a little bit. It's gonna take a little work. It's gonna take a little bit of communication. It's gonna take patience. It's gonna take trial and error and feedback. But it seems like one of those connections that although it's difficult and a tad bit tricky, it's soul satisfying. It's gonna bring about a lot of change, a lot of growth. Power couple, you're gonna be able to really build and grow and challenge each other. Sometimes trigger each other. Oh yeah, but dun 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 dun. It is what it is. I wish you both luck on your situation. The ball's in your court. Whoever the Empress is, whoever, whether it's Crosswatcher or you, Aries, whoever the Empress is, the ball is in your court. You might actually be expecting an apology. I don't know if you're gonna wait for it. Give yourself closure. I don't know what you're gonna do here, but if you have them blocked, if you want this back and you want this person back, you can maybe unblock them. Reach out if you feel that is the right move. But you can have 10 of Cups with this person if you so choose. Spirit says it's up to you, boo-boo. Okay, I gotta go. Thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you next reading, Aries. Love you. Bye.